Hey guys, quiz prep video, Common Sense, Thomas Paine, and DOI, Declaration of Independence. Okay, documents that you'll need to study. So, number 14, Thomas Paine, blue homework from last week. Number 16, First Continental Congress. These are notes that we did in class. Number 17, notes on Thomas Paine. Okay, number 19, Second Continental Congress. And then the big one is the Declaration of Independence packet that we've been working on all week. So all 10 questions, okay, from this packet. And it's so fresh and new, we don't even have a number on it. Okay. Now, so that you can focus your studies, there's only one question over the First and Second Continental Congress. That's it. Going out of focus here. All right. So there's one question and it's bonus on these two. So if you're going to spend your time on something, I mean, it's good to go over this, but this is a bonus question on First and Second Continental Congress. Second most important thing, Thomas Paine. Okay. Number 14 and 17. And then to spend your time the most would be these 10 questions, Declaration of Independence. Okay. So things to actually know. Common Sense was written by who? Approximately what year was it written? And what does it say? Why is it of historical significance? What did it motivate colonists to do? Okay, so you need to be able to speak to that. The Declaration of Independence. Who were the main drafters of the Declaration of Independence? And what was the purpose of even writing the Declaration of Independence? You need to be able to give me several reasons. What were the purpose? Why did they even write the Declaration of Independence? Okay, you need to speak to that. Within it, there's some concepts. We spoke about these this week, especially today. Unalienable rights. What are unalienable rights? A couple, 3 or so are listed in the Declaration of Independence. What are they and what do they mean? Government. It says specifically where the government gets its power from. So where does the government get its power from? And as well, if the government seems to be destructive, what do the people have the right or obligation to do about it? And the Declaration speaks directly to those things. Now, the bulk of the Declaration of Independence is really, the third part. So you have the introduction, the philosophical reasons for separation, and then you have all these little paragraphs about grievances. Okay, what is a grievance? Okay, be able to give me a couple of examples of the grievances that the colonists had. Now, we did have a writing about Patrick Henry. We spoke to this in class. I had you write it down. There's a quote that Patrick Henry is very famous for. So what is that big quote? All right, you need to know that as well. Okay, those are the big things to study. I know you're going to do great on the quiz. This quiz does go on this 9 weeks. So this is the last grade that I'm putting in the grade book for this 9 weeks. Some of you, it can knock you up from a B to an A. Some of you may be below 70, and it can pull you up as well. There are 2 bonus questions, 10 questions total, plus 2 bonus, okay? So you can, this can really help a lot of you. There are some daily assignments that we had just turned in this week. I'm probably going to put those on next 9 weeks. So this quiz will be the last thing probably that I put in for this 9 weeks. We'll see how much time I have. It is not multiple choice. It's going to ask a question and you're going to have to write the response longhand in a sentence form, but there's no short answer. You're not going to have to write a paragraph. Okay, there's not really a written response, it's just your answers are written longhand, and there's no word bank. You have to know this material off the top of your head, which should be pretty easy for you guys. Okay, super glad that you're watching this video, and I'll see you in class tomorrow. Great job.